Welcome to Seize the Mains by Malhotra's IAS Academy. I am Surbhi Sardana and this is Season 3 of our Daily Answer Writing Initiative. This initiative is running in coordination with our website, which is rajIASacademy.com. On our website, if you click on the mains answer writing section, you will see all the questions with their answers that we have discussed till date on Seize the Mains Answer Writing Initiative, including this one. We just not give you with a model answer, we just not tell you how to write a model answer for or a good answer for each question, but we also take your answers, whatever answers you are writing and you're finding problems, finding a good evaluator or looking for a teacher who might mark your answers. What you can do is just go to our website, click on any of the questions, and in the comment section post your answers. Post your answers in the form of a picture or in the typed format, and our team will evaluate your answers entirely free of cost in the next 48 hours. So sounds like fun. I hope that this initiative helps you write answers on a daily basis, because that is what will improve your marks in mains, and that will also help you retain better for your prelims exam. Because what happens is, during our civil services preparation journey, what we are doing is just we are reading or going through things. We do not check or go back to see how much have we memorized and how much can we produce on a sheet. So this is a very important initiative for you to make it to the final list in civil services. The topic for today is moon missions. Artemis 1 has been started by NASA. It has been launched. Orion spacecraft has reached into orbit around the moon. So yes, moon mission as a topic has been taken. That why is there so much curiosity around moon? Why are countries launching so many moon missions? Looking at space exploration missions of various space agencies, a significant moon rush has been witnessed in the past decade and continues to grow even further. What importance does the moon hold for mankind? Answer in 150 words. So if you look at the first statement, they say that in the past 1 decade and continuing in the next decade also, we are almost into 2023 now. So in the past 1 decade and in the further years, we see that a lot of space agencies have planned missions to moon, or they have sent missions to moon. So this is what they mean by this moon rush. And the question simply is asking you, what importance does the moon hold for mankind? So for mankind, when they talk about it, talk about the perspective with regards to life on earth. What can it give to human beings? What can we learn from moon? Why it is important? The geographical or geological importance is something that we understand. The scientific importance, that yes, it is responsible for tides. It is the natural satellite of earth. It also sends radiation which helps a lot of plants grow at night. So yes, those importances are there. That what we'll do is we'll include that in our introduction, the specific part that we know about. The scientific part will be taken in the body paragraph. As usual, we start our answers by writing an introduction. In this question, moon has been asked. Moon and moon rush has been asked. So we will talk about moon and why is there a curiosity around moon. And then we'll talk about its significance or why is moon important in the body paragraph. And then we'll conclude by writing some creative stuff. Let's look at it. So they say that after the discovery of water on the moon and peaks of eternal light, the moon rush on the earth aimed at the lunar south pole, especially just underline it, especially at the lunar south pole, has become a new phenomena. So what you are doing is, whatever statement was given in the question, जो आपको पहली statement दी गई थी, आपने उसी को paraphrase करके, you have paraphrased that statement and you have framed a statement of your own, added 1 point of your own about lunar south pole, added this discovery of water on moon. You've added some facts and you've paraphrased the statement that was given in the question, and you have framed your first line of introduction. जब ये statement कोई भी examiner पढ़ेगा, he or she will understand that yes, you have understanding about the topic because you are giving him more than what you have taken from the question. So you're giving him more facts, and in a way, by writing this statement, you are also agreeing that yes, this is a phenomena. Why this is a phenomena, we'll tell you, or I'll tell you in the upcoming lines and paragraphs. So yes, major space agencies have launched missions to moon, namely Chandrayaan, Artemis, China's Chang'e, etc. You can write about other moon missions also. Again, what you are doing is you are validating the statement that in the past decade moon rush has been seen, a significant moon rush. So by talking about these missions, you are validating the question statement, and that makes it a very intelligent introduction. The moon is the, now we'll talk about the moon. In 2 lines we have validated the statement, we have paraphrased it, we have talked about the situation that the examiner has given us. Now we are adding some facts about moon. After these general facts, we'll move to very specific importance that the moon holds for India. For mankind as a whole, not just India. So the moon is the only natural satellite on Earth, of Earth it should be, and responsible for various geophysical phenomena like tides. Apart from that, it holds immense significance for humanity because of the following reasons. So in 3 lines, you have completed your introduction for a 150 words answer. The first importance is that the south pole of moon, south pole or the polar regions of moon, they have very old ice which has not melted, because melted for millions and millions of years, because these areas, these polar areas of the moon, they do not receive a lot of sunlight, so hence it is frozen ice here. So yes, they believe that the rocks found, the scientists believe that the rocks found in these craters could have fossil records, means old fossils, old life records, or old chemicals. They could be found here, some minerals could be found here that can reveal information about the early solar system. So that's your first point. Make sure that you underline this information about the early solar system, because this is your keyword. The next keyword here is that it does not have a tilt around its axis. Agar moon ka bhi tilt hota, then moon would have witnessed seasons, just like Earth witnesses it, but moon does not have a tilt. Moon is just straight on its axis, and that's how it rotates. That's why it does not have seasons, and the ice that is frozen there, that is very thick, and it might have fossil records. The second is, you know, Apollo mission was sent to the moon, and people landed on moon. 2 astronauts landed on moon in the Apollo mission, through the Apollo mission. The boot prints, the shoe prints of those astronauts are still there, because, and they can be seen from the moon's orbit around the moon. Agar moon ki orbit mein koi bhi spaceship hai, they can actually see boot prints of the Apollo mission astronauts on the moon. That is because moon lacks Earth like atmosphere. जब atmosphere होता है, you have a lot of wind systems going on, you have so many things going on, then those boot prints can get eroded. But it does not have an Earth-like atmosphere, so things do stay unchanged for years, hence making the moon a geological time capsule. So what happened years and years ago is still intact there. So if you land on moon, if you carry out more experiments on moon, you can actually tap into history of the solar system and of our existence. Also, a lot of asteroids and comets have been bombarding planets and their moons at vigorous pace. On Earth also we have a lot of crater lakes around the Earth, at the Earth's surface, क्योंकि बहुत सारे asteroids और comets Earth को hit करते रहे हैं. And similar has been the case for moon also. A lot of comets and asteroids have been hitting the moon. So a lot of craters have been formed and crater lakes have been formed on the moon. And since there are no processes of erosion on Earth, you have wind, you have water, you have agents of erosion on Earth, you have sunlight also, but on moon you do not have very strong agents of erosion. So such processes have preserved most of its crater roughly in the same condition as it was when the crater hit the moon. So by studying these craters, scientists infer what must have happened in the solar system's past, making it a critical piece of our origin story. The fourth point is that the scientists use the moon as an age reference to determine how old or young other features on world like Mars, Mercury and moons across the solar system are, because things across the moon, they stay unchanged. Then unlike Earth and Venus, the moon lacks tectonic activity. Tectonic plates जो है हिलती नहीं है, there is less tectonic activity is very less. For example, in the Earth also, on Earth we have seen shifting of continents, we have seen colliding of continents, shifting of continents, you know, some merging of continents has been seen. So very few hints are available to find out what was happening million years ago on Earth. So with the help of those hints, we have been able to generate some history of Earth. But on Moon, there is no tectonic activity, so its internal structure is well preserved. So internal structure of Moon, it can be studied by studying some mountains on the Moon or some hilltops on the Moon, so, which have been intact since its formation. So this will give scientists an opportunity to understand how insides of planets have been formed, because the formation of insides of the Moon and the planets, that has taken a very similar process. Also, since water has been found on Moon by various missions of NASA and ISRO, they say that future human habitat might not be possible on Moon, but at least we can extract the water resources. So that is of prime concern, prime importance for us. Further, scientists, in the conclusion, we have reached our conclusion. We have finished the 6 points. Make sure that you brief out these points. Just one line is enough. Again, what you can do is you can use an arrow diagram to give the 6 significances of Moon. You can use a diagram like this so that your answer becomes more presentable. And finally, in the conclusion, what you will write the final importance or the broad importance of Moon, which does not have to do with some technical detail. But yes, if you land on Moon, if you study Moon, what you can prepare for is, you can prepare for launching your missions to Mars or to other सेलेस्टियल बॉडीज़, या अगर आपने डीप स्पेस में जाना है तो आप पहले मून पर रहकर देख सकते हैं, मून पर एक्सपेरिमेंट्स कर सकते हैं. देन यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट कैपेबिलिटीज़ यू हैव टू गो टू मार्स, टू लैंड ऑन मार्स और टू गेट इनटू deep space. So further, scientists study the Moon to understand how space radiation and micrometeorite bombardment can affect astronauts living in deep space for long periods, such as on missions to Mars. Basically, in short form, they say that if you study the Moon, अगर आप Moon पर रह सकते हैं, for example, NASA is sending their Artemis 1 mission to just study what is happening around the Moon, to just know what is happening around, and will our Orion spacecraft be able to come back from Moon. Then they will, in Artemis 2 mission, they will be sending human beings, and in the Artemis 3 they will be landing human beings. And once they are completed with Artemis 3, then they will be carrying out similar experiments for Mars also, because Mars जो है काफ़ी दूर है as compared to Moon. Moon is very near to us. It is the nearest celestial object that we have on which experiments can be carried out. So the Moon's proximity and access to resources makes it a great test bed of technologies required. So testing of technologies can be carried out for deep space exploration, including putting humans on Mars. Long term, the Moon's low gravity barrier allows it to be efficient rocket platform to sustainably expand humans across the solar system. So you can also launch rockets from Moon into deep space. अभी हम लोग rockets Earth surface से launch करते हैं. We have 9.8 meter per second square gravity operating, gravitational जो force Earth का है. So that is very strong. बहुत ज़्यादा हमें fuel requirement होती है rocket को lift करने के लिए, क्योंकि Earth की gravity बहुत strong है. Moon की जो gravity है, that is almost 1/8 of Earth's gravity. तो वहाँ से अगर हम missions launch कर पाते हैं in the coming decades, that would be very successful and very fruitful for us, because if we are able to launch missions from Moon, what we can do is, due to low gravity, we can send rockets far away in deep space, and we can understand how the universe has been formed, and we can understand the secrets and mysteries of universe, other galaxies and whatnot. So this is your full answer for the day. This entire answer has been uploaded on our website, which is rajayesacademy.com. Click on the link in the description, go to our website, visit our website, read this whole answer and try to write your own answer and post it on our website as soon as possible, so that we can evaluate it at the earliest. I'll see you with another discussion tomorrow at 9 PM in Seize the Mains. Stay tuned and all the best.